this on camera better. We're going to work on a little bit of woodworking tonight. Oops, there you go. How's everybody doing? Got some different things we're going to be doing. These rags. I'm going to do one of these. That's better. There we go. We got the studio set up. Good to go. So. Make sure you guys can hear me good. Volume's all the way up. How is everybody tonight? Did I do this? We're going to be working on some of these elephants. Super popular item. So that's what we'll be working on. Where put the bag? There's the bag. Empty. Need a foam brush to do this. Foam brush. We'll get our rag ready so we can wipe this stuff off. We're going to do these ornaments with a wipe-on polyurethane finish. So we're doing elephants to start with. We have a few other animals we're doing. This is our most popular item on our Etsy store. Links in the bio. Make sure you guys check it out. Tons of cool animals, cool things. We got ornaments. We got printed vinyl fridge magnets right here. This one's really special. We also have some vinyl magnets like this. We got the bear. We got do not pet the fluffy dogs. That's really neat. A Mew. Hi, how you doing? We're just going over some stuff we have. Links in the bio to the Etsy store. You guys want to check it out. We ship all over the U.S. Right now we're going to work on some. That's not a camera. Whoops. Thanks. Appreciate that. So I'll move this into camera. There we go. Get right there. So yeah, it's one of our Mew printed vinyl magnets. We have tons of stuff. Right now we're doing these wooden elephant. These are super popular. Had a couple orders for these for a baby shower gift. There'll be a piece of twine that goes through there. But right now we're going to do the clear coat on them, which is just some simple wipe-on warm satin. The link's in my bio to my Etsy store. So if you just click on it, click on the link in my bio. We've got tons of cool stuff there. Like I said, we ship all over the U.S. We have ornaments. We have printed vinyl magnets that we do with some of the projects that I've done. Let's close that up. Yeah, for sure. There's always we always have sales running on the Etsy store, so there's a lot of cool stuff. Hey, we got some Pokemon stuff on there. That's what this printed Mew magnet is. More woodwork really than anything, but we kind of dabble in a little of this, a little of that nowadays. So yeah, it's cool. I appreciate you subscribing. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, all we're going to do is we're going to use a little polyurethane. We're just going to apply it to these. It darkens them up a little bit, but that's okay. I think it brings out the color and the grain. And we'll just let these hang. Make sure we get all of it. This is my makeshift display rack. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate the subscribers. Thank you so much. Here's our wooden elephant ornament. Got different animals and whatnot. Doing a little set and finish on them. Just gonna let that drip dry there. Got the next one. I don't know how many of these we're gonna do tonight, but we have a bunch. These are really cool. You can just see how it just changes the color a little bit. I do too. I have two different elephants on my Etsy store. There's this is like a cute babyish style one. There's also like a much bigger elephant on there on the Etsy store. We haven't made any. We have some of them, but we haven't made any new ones in a while. So today will be all of these little guys. Like I said, I have a whole tray worth to do. So all of these need to get done. We'll do 2 to 3 coats on of this stuff. We'll do 1 coat now. Let these dry for a couple days, depending on my how much work I gotta do. Let them dry for a couple days. We'll come back. We'll hit them with some steel wool, sand off any spots I see that I might have missed, and then they'll be good to go. I usually let them air dry down here in the basement. Let them dry for a couple weeks. I'll let them air out so the smell doesn't get you with them. That's another one. I just let it drip onto this cookie sheet, and then I can just pour the excess back into the container when we're done with it. Make sure you guys check out my other videos. We've done a bunch of live streaming lately. That's been what I've been doing the most of, but we have a ton of shorts, a ton of other videos to watch. You see how this one turned out. This one changed a little bit once you get it with the polyurethane on it. This is actually our most popular ornament on our Etsy store. I believe 180 of these have been sold so far, so that's why we're batching these up and doing so many of them. But we're gonna plug away and get these done. So once I get about 10 of these done, I'll go back through and I'll have to dry off this polyurethane because otherwise it'll dry funny. I'll let them soak in. So what I'll do is I'll actually start at the beginning and switch them around. And I'll go back through and dry them all. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Links in the bio to the Etsy store. I can probably post it somewhere else too. We have lots of cool things, lots of cool items. Everything's all handmade. I make it all myself. Here's the elephant we're doing. So we're just doing a little clear coat on them. Nothing crazy. I use a cookie sheet to put under these so I can collect the excess polyurethane and so I don't waste too much of it. I just kind of liberally put this on all the edges and stuff when I'm sit and soak. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do one more and then we'll start drying these off. I do not make Pokemon cards, like, I don't make the fake custom Pokemon cards. I make all the Pokemon out, like the wood that I do, I make them out of wood. Usually paint them or sometimes natural woods. But yeah, I don't do custom cards for the Pokemon, if that's what you're asking. On eBay, I have some extra cards that we've gotten over the years from promo sets and this and that, but I don't sell like custom ones, if that's what you're asking. I wish I did. I wish I got into the custom Pokemon card craze because it's really popular, especially around the holidays with Valentine's Day coming up. There's a ton of cute ones on there that I wish I did make those, but the Pokemon stuff, we have the wall hanging pieces, and then from the wall hanging pieces I take images of those and I'll print them on magnets. That's actually what you see right here. This is a Mew I did. I made it out of wood, shipped it to a guy down in Delaware, someone I met on Facebook. They painted it, and then I let them keep the art piece or sell it, whatever they want to do with it, if I could use the image on some magnets. So that's what this Mew is right here, which is super adorable. It's actually our number one or number two most popular magnet we sell. Next to, I think there's a buffalo on there that we sold a lot of, and then I think it's just a buffalo that was really popular for the printed magnets. So then I'll just take this, dry it off. If you're looking for custom Pokemon cards, what's up, Hansel? If you're looking for custom Pokemon cards, I gotta find who does them. I forget what her Etsy store is, but she's got really nice stuff. I want to say it's Pokey Craft Works or something. I forget what her name's. Anastasia Bennett. I'm a Facebook friend of hers. She does custom Pokemon cards. I do not. She actually did one of my pieces, one of my projects originally. She edited for me so I could get it put onto a magnet, but as far as that's concerned. So right now we're just wiping off the polyurethane off the elephant ornaments. This is our number one most popular ornament we sell on the Etsy store. Links in the bio. So it's really neat. I guess that's our most popular item, so I'm going through and I'm making a ton more of them so that we're stocked up. I'll just do that, and then we'll put it right here on this one. Oh, you can't see. But we'll let them dry. So I try to do as many of these as I can tonight. We'll come back maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, who knows. I'll try to get a bunch of these done. Appreciate you guys liking it, subscribing. Tons of different videos, tons of different stuff. Check out the Etsy store. I'm sure there's a sale running right now. I pretty much always have one running. Try to give back to the community by doing that, at least offering up a sale a little bit here and there where I can. I believe it's free shipping on any order over $40. We ship anywhere in the US, so make sure you check it out. There's what, 3 people in here. Thank you guys so much for watching this long. I appreciate it. Trying to get my watch time up. We're trying to monetize this channel is what we're really trying to do, but also showcase some of the cool projects we get to work on. So here's the elephant. It's finished. So I'm wearing gloves so I didn't get this finish on my hands. Oh, it's kind of toxic, so. sore from sitting so much. Been doing a lot more live streams lately, so bear with me. Trying to learn how to do these better. There's another one. So we just got that guy done. So as you can see, we're just going through and doing all these. So let them dry. So I forget what the can says. I'm not sure what it says for length of time. Huh. Doesn't really say how long to let sit, but usually I let 5-10 minutes maybe. It depends. However long it takes me to wipe it off. So here's another one. Got this guy all finished up. Super cute. You notice these are all look different depending on the grain pattern, grain structure, whatever. These are all cut by hand on a scroll saw, a DeWalt 788 to be exact. So these are all done by hand. There's no lasers. There's no CNC. This is all by hand. So pretty much everything's hands-on. The only machine we use is this to cut it, and then the sander. So just buff this out. That looks really good. Yeah, these will dry in a rack on this makeshift rack I made for a couple days. Then we'll steel wool them, come back and do this all over again. This is time-consuming part of it is the wiping these off. But so here's another one. Just wiping it off. So we didn't miss none. So we're halfway through the 10 that we did. So these usually take like a minute to cut out, a few minutes to sand each of them, and then this is the longest part, is doing this finish. So appreciate everyone subscribing, following, asking questions. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. This one's got some cool figuring in it. You can't really tell on the camera. That's really neat. They're all pretty much dry except for the bottom part has some finish on them still. So See, there's like 2 of you in here now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're doing some elephants. We have printed vinyl magnets. We got tons of stuff on our Etsy store. There's almost 200 items listed that we have. We got gift sets. We got advent calendars. We got the butter lambs for Easter. Those are really popular. Here's actually one of them if you want to see one. Here's actually the butter lamb. Maybe we can move this over a little. So yeah, so we got the butter lamb right there in front. Then we have the other popular item is the Mew magnet. So make sure you guys check stuff out. These are the elephant ornaments. Super popular. Perfect for a baby shower, someone who just had a kid type thing. First time mother or just a mother in general. Perfect gift for people. Then we have the trunk does point up, so there's no bad luck there for people that are superstitious. I know that's a thing. Just check on this side. It's good. Flip it over. Check it. Yeah, this one's got a bunch of figuring in it. It's really neat. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I see there's like 5 people in here now. Sorry. A little drink. We're doing up some stuff. We got some of the popular items right here. The bar lamb. Actually, the flag's supposed to go like that. Super popular. We sold out of these last week. Last year we sold out of this printed vinyl magnet. So make sure you guys check it out. We also sell little Pokemon card or baseball card holders for your top loaders. So really neat. I have this one this way because it fits the magnet better. If you guys want to purchase anything, links in the bio. I appreciate everyone liking this, following me, subscribing. I appreciate every one of you. We're just wiping off some polyurethane off of the ornaments. So now this is good to go. We can toss this over here on the shelf, on the rack, whatever. This one's really neat. It's got some dark parts in the back end of the elephant. So that's neat and unique. No 2 of these will be the same. So that's why I like doing woodwork. You could use the same type of wood. These are all maple, but they all turn out differently. Depends how the tree grows and whatnot. But there's that one. Put it there. We got 3 more to do, and then we'll start wiping more polyurethane on them. Like I said before, it'll be a couple days before I touch these up and finish them again. But this way they can dry, get rid of that polyurethane smell, so that when I do sell these, wherever they go, the scent's not powerful. We're just doing an elephant. We got our most 2 popular items right here. We got the butter lamb in front, and we have the Mew magnet there. Pretty cool stuff. We make everything in house. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream with me. hanging out with me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Let's YouTube know we're doing some good here. We're just wiping off the polyurethane. These have been sitting for about 5-6 minutes or so. So once these are dry, I'll put them together. Oh, another one. What's up? I see some more people in here. How you guys doing today? We're just working on a little woodwork. We're polyurethaning some of these ornaments. Elephant ones. So these are really cute. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yesterday, the day before, we did the other animals that we had. We had like a mixed bag of ones we were doing. We had turtles, foxes, wolves, cows, bears. We had some sharks and some whales too we were doing. So right now it's just these elephants. We have a whole basket of them to do still. So I do this all one at a time. Wipe the polyurethane on, let it sit, wipe it off. So we're on the second to last one now. We got one more, and then we'll start wiping more polyurethane on. How we doing, guys? We're just working on some ornaments tonight. Everything I do is handmade, so we make it all myself. Here's another one. So this one's kind of boring, nothing too crazy going on with it, but like I said, there's many different pieces of maple we used for these, so no two of these will be the same. Some will be similar, but never the same. Just trying to organize my drying rack, so I have to fit a ton more on there. So this is our last one that we did, so shake off whatever polyurethane we can. I'll actually take the tray, and if there's enough. There's not enough. But, so that's that. I need to make a display for behind me so I can put some of the projects we've done. So right now up there is a bunch of cardinals and some bears and stuff that we did. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just going to kind of ramble on tonight, talk about some of the different projects we're doing and stuff, and whatnot. These are our wooden elephant ornaments, super popular. We sold out of these a couple times, so we're making a new batch now. We got cardinals, we've got polar bears, brown bears, light brown bears. We've got foxes, a couple different fox patterns we've done. For the ornaments, we got pretty much all the animals. I don't have the bin down here of them all, but we've got a ton of different animals. Just trying to make sure I get all the polyurethane off these, because then they just leave shiny spots when they dry, and we don't want that. So I have all these sitting on the rack in front of me. These will dry up. I'll go back to using this rack for all the new ones that we're doing. So just wipe this off real quick. That's nice and clean now. So, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. We're working on some magnets or wooden ornaments tonight. Is they're super popular. Bar lamb and are also file magnet. How we doing, guys? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys watching the live stream. We're just working on some projects tonight, so we're just doing up some of these elephant ornaments. So we just liberally put this on. let it sit. Let these sit for 10 minutes or so while we do something else, while we do the other ones. And then by the time we get to them, they'll be nice and dry. There's one. If I had a bigger container, I would just lay these in there and not have to do the wipe on, but that makes it messy, so. A little bit in the hole for the string. Doing, guys. See a couple people in here. We appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for sticking around, sticking through it. My goal is to have this channel monetized within the next month or so. Really going to put in the work to get some lives in. So here's what we're working on. Some wooden elephant ornaments. These are simple. I have a YouTube video up. There is a video. It's about 4 minutes long. Sped up a little bit, but it's about 4 minutes long of how I make these ornaments. A lot of them I use a cookie cutter to make them. So I'll just trace a cookie cutter out, and then I'll cut this out of wood with the scroll saw, sand them, and then we'll do this clear finish, and then we'll steel wool them, clear finish again. So lots of cool stuff. But yeah, there's a good about 4 minute video on how I make these. Goes through all the steps and then the twine I put on and everything. What I don't have is how I package them up and to take them to our markets and our craft events. But that's not really something I needed. I thought I needed a video for. So, but here's the elephant. Here's what they look like. The little finish on. Here's what they look like without the finish. So it just darkens them a little bit. So really neat. Like I said, the elephant's my most favorite one to make. So another elephant. Here we go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I make all this stuff myself. We do tons of. I make tons of items. Some intarsia pieces where it's different pieces of wood cut out, and you make like a fox, a dog, or whatnot. Or we've done some segmentation pieces, which are a lot of the Pokemon that we've done, where it's one piece of wood, we cut it all out, sand it, paint each individual, prime each individual piece, paint each individual piece, and glue it all together. Before putting onto like a live edge or a different backer. So lots of cool stuff on there. Check out my other reels, my YouTube videos. We're trying to grow this channel, reach as many people as possible. So if you can share this, appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe too, please. Like I said, we just put a ton of the finish on and just let them drip dry. Then we'll come back and we'll wipe it all off. If anyone's got any tips for me, any tips, tricks you think I could learn from, or how to be better with the talking on camera and stuff. I know I'm kind of off camera right now, but I gotta get a different mount for my phone because right now it's straight up and down. I need to actually, this is the mount I made so I could take overhead view shots of these projects, but I need something that had a longer arm on it so I could reach and see the scroll saw when I'm cutting these out. So. I'll look at my phone real quick, see what time it is. We're at almost 9 o'clock. Okay, cool. We've been going for about 35 minutes now. That's pretty good. This is our second or third live stream today that we've done. We did a 2-hour one earlier. That was fun. But I was out in the, I think I was out in the garage for that one. So now we're inside. We're just going to do these up. See, there's a couple people in here. Thank you guys for watching. You guys stick around. I really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do one more before we... Ooh, you know, we're going to save that one for later. We want to do this one next. This one's neat. It's got a light spot at the top. Then it's got like this greenish gray, darker section. Not really green, but gray. That's really neat. So this one was cool to do. But all these will be different due to the grain and stuff. They're all maple, but sometimes the maple's light colored, sometimes it's darker, sometimes it's like that, where it's a little darker or lighter. So none of these will be the same. Similar, if I use the same piece of wood to make a bunch of these. But sometimes I mix it up so that I don't have too many that are identical or close. So there's the last one we just did. Like I said, I do about 10 of these, and then I take them off this rack, and I flip them onto this rack, so I can dry this one down here at the end, who's been sitting the longest. So he's pretty much dry already. So these all gotta get moved over. So this is how I do it. I probably should come up with a better system, but this works for me. Then we have this drip tray right here to catch all the excess polyurethane so that we can reuse it, not waste any because stuff's expensive. It's fine if these are touching. But yeah. So we're just gonna wipe this guy off. This is the next one we're gonna do. He's got some excess on there. So just wipe my gloves off from all the excess. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We've been doing a lot more of these live streams every night. So I'm trying to get used to being on camera and talking and stuff. So if you guys got any tips or anything, let me know. Any projects you want to see me do. Whatnot. Oops. The only problem is this is my makeshift rack and it's not the greatest. That's alright. I see we got one person in here. Thank you for sticking around this long and watching. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. We're doing cool stuff. So we got these ornaments. So I love making these. We used to do like a spray finish. I used to use a spray finish on the ornaments, but I found that I was spending more time trying to fix them, get the dust out of them. Now once I wipe these off, they're good to go. I let them dry. We'll come back. It says 2 to 3. What is it? 2 to 3 hours. And then like we sand, you could do it again and do another coat. But usually what I do is I'll just do a coat tonight, let these sit, because if I don't have any of these sold or nothing, I'll just come back in a couple days and I'll steel wool them and then I'll put the finish on again. So there's no rush on these, but they gotta get done nonetheless, especially with it being cold outside. I'm working down in the basement now, so better get these done. And this year we can focus on other projects, other videos. Oops. I think I need something to counteract this weight of the... There we go. Well, I can't spray paint there. And this is just a 2x4. I drilled some holes in the side with some skewers from the kitchen, so it's not... This isn't like a nice pegboard type thing. It's just something I whipped up. Took me 2 minutes. And it works. Now I can get clear finish on it, and I really don't care because it's just something simple we made. So I could move this around so it's not permanent. It's literally just a 2x4 sitting on top of 2 cans of stain. So I can put it anywhere. Usually I clamp it to the table if I'm not doing a live stream, and I'll put the catch tray on the floor. But if I'm doing a live stream, I want to show you guys what I'm working on so you guys can see, so you're not questioning stuff. So Here's number 12 that we've done so far tonight. So there's a 4-minute video on this channel on how we make these ornaments. So I think it was of a fox we did. Start to finish on these, we use a cookie cutter to cut them out, or to trace them, cut them out with the scroll saw, hit them with the sander, 180, then 220. Then once we sand them, we bring them in here, I batch them up, and like right now we're batched up. We have however many's in this thing, so that's all different ornaments. They're all elephants, but they're all unique. Some are darker, some are lighter, some have different grains, some have curly maple, some are like a darker maple, some's a lighter maple. With maple, you never know what you're gonna get. So yeah, these all turn to like a light brown color, sort of. So it's really neat. So kind of time consuming to do each individual one, but I also save a ton of time if I'm not using the clear finish with a spray can, because the spray stuff was leaving dust particles, and or it would run and go on too thick. So we're using this finish. This is a nice wipe on finish. We'll do usually 2 coats at least, sometimes 3, it depends how they look. A lot of times this grain right here will soak up and dry up, so then we'll hit it with another coat, which is fine. But we'll have these all ready in case we do need some for any markets coming up, any craft shows, vendor events, or Etsy, Shopify, the TikTok shop. So we'll just get these all made up. This was my most popular item last year, so on the Etsy store, links in the bio. So with that being said, we're making a ton of them. So usually people buy like 5 to 10 of them at a time. We had 2 or 3 different people buy 25 or more at a time, so they gave them as gifts and stuff, which is cool. So we also designed an advent calendar, so that was really fun with the different animals that we have. We got cows, bears, lions. I want to say there's turkeys, wolves, there's dolphins. Got dinosaurs, those are cute. Grizzly bears, you got 4 or 5 different bear patterns, which is neat. So missed a spot on this one, which is okay. When we do the next coat is when we'll really check these over good. Right now I'm just making sure I wipe all this off so that there's no runs, no spots on these, because I'm not sanding these again. The steel wool will clean them up. It just knocks down whatever grain does pop up, which isn't usually too much. We're finding on these. But this one's pretty neat. It's got this side, you got some cool little grain going through it. Then this side, the grain's in a different spot. So it's pretty cool. But that's what happens when you're using these. So that's another one done. So I'll just put that on the rack. So we'll leave a little space between them all so that they can dry. Air gets around them. Guys, anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. We started doing woodwork back in 2018, and we started doing this a little more than just a little here and there. So we've come a long way. We got some different items. The 3 things in the camera are magnet, butter lamp, and this. Most popular items, so I never keep these in stock. They just sell way too quick. So I just love sitting here and making these. Get to relax. So. Let's see what time it is. I don't even know. I think it's 9 o'clock. Hey, it's 9 o'clock. Well, so yeah, we'll stream till at least 9:30 because I got something else I got to spray paint, or clear coat, I mean. So we're going to do this for another half hour or so, give or take. Or till I'm tired, because I am kind of tired, so I want to get an early night. Go to bed early because I got work tomorrow, so. yesterday we live streamed packing up a lot of our vinyl magnets. So whenever we get to the point where we have these finished, we'll do a video where we pack these up. So leave one out. Weird. Okay. Appreciate the likes, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Helps me out with the channel. Lets YouTube know I'm doing good. So I'd really appreciate it. Likes, the follows, the shares, whatever you can do. Please help me out. There's another one. There's another elephant we got done. So right now we'll have 20 of these done in a couple minutes. We'll have 20 total. Their first coat will be done. So we'll just have to come back in our day or so and do the second coat. Maybe a third coat. All depends how they look and feel. But this is the perfect thing to do when I'm in New York, so it's cold. It's snowy out. So hoping tomorrow they call for a snow day. Hopefully we get a ton of snow and we can't go to work. I'd like to sit here and finish these up, but if not, I'll be back live streaming tomorrow night. I can't stream during the day because I'm at work during Monday through Friday, so I'll get back on here. You guys got anything you guys want to talk about? Got any questions for the woodwork? Let me know. I'm self-taught on everything. I'll gladly help anyone that's got questions. So if you have questions, you think about doing some woodwork, or you need some ideas for a craft show or something, let me know. Drop a comment here on one of my lives. You can. I'm sure you can figure out a way to message me. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on all the apps. So I really need to put my banner up above me on the wall. Maybe try doing that tomorrow night, maybe. Those of you tuning in, my name's Drew, and I do some cool woodwork. So these are the wood ornaments. So appreciate everyone hopping on and liking and subscribing. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, please. There's another one done. So right now we have 15 or so of them done. So we got a few more. Wipe that off. So round and around we go. Wipe it off, wipe it off. So I just splashed my water everywhere. Whoops. There's another one. We got a couple more of these left to finish wiping off. So they've been air drying for 5-10 minutes or so. So there they are. Cute little wooden elephant ornaments we're working on. Trying to polyurethane as many as we can tonight in the next 20 minutes or so, give or take. So we've done 20 in the last 50 minutes. So we'll see how many more we can get done. We have a whole tray of them to do. So if we don't get them done today, that's always tomorrow. But I'm trying to get ahead of the craft show season this year, so we can just put it on autopilot. So I have a lot of stuff going on this year, so trying to take advantage of the time I have, do some live streaming. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. We do other animals as well for the ornaments. We got cows, bears, lions, dinosaurs even. We got different woodwork pieces we offer and make. So we have a YouTube video. I'll have to find it and I have to figure out how to link it. And how we make these start to finish. Right now you're seeing like one of the final steps we do. But I have a full 4-minute video of the full process where we trace them out, cut them out with the scroll saw by hand, sand them by hand, and then we'll go through and do this wipe on finish here. We'll do one coat today, one coat another day. Steel wool in between each coat. I found steel works the best. Quadruple zero works the best when you're doing woodwork. It gets rid of all the little, all the roughness to it. And it doesn't scratch it like sandpaper does. So I use steel wool, which is great. And it's pretty cheap too. So, like I said, there's a 4-minute video on how we do these start to finish. So you guys check it out. I'll figure out a way to link it. This channel's still new, so I can only do so much. I don't have access to everything yet, so we're working on it. But if you guys like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. So there's the ornament we just did. So it's got the first coat of finish going on. We're just going to set it on the rack right here. This was a simple homemade rack I made, 2x4 with a skewer. This way, even if I get polyurethane on it, it's fine. So they fit about 10 ornaments on here before these start to really bend. But like I said, it was something cheap I made. It took me 5 seconds to build, so it was a no-brainer to do. But I think I got to build another rack that's got different levels to it, because I've got about 20 ornaments now and I only got these rungs left open. So how we doing, guys? I see there's a couple people in here. Thanks for watching. If anyone's stuck around for a while, I appreciate it. Helps me get that watch time up so we can possibly monetize this channel, which would be cool. It'd be a really great thing to do. I feel like more people need to see the woodwork we do and whatnot. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Just drop a chat right there. Like I said, about 9:30 we're going to hop off because I got work super early in the morning. So then we might live stream tomorrow night. Maybe Tuesday. I don't really know yet. Or they're calling for a snowstorm the next couple of days. So I'm praying I get to miss work, but you never really know. So we're on our last one. So here's our last ornament we did. Put the clear polyurethane on. So now we're just going to finish wiping it off. We'll let it drip there. We'll actually take this, whatever's left, pour it back into our little tray. So yeah, I use cheap cookie sheets from the dollar store. So even if I ruin these, get finish on them, it doesn't matter because it's only $1 for these sheets. So I love them. I use the brownie tins to hold the ornaments. So I bring them in from the garage. So in the cookie sheets, I put projects on. I'll finish stuff over them, so they're great. So if you're looking for something, if you're doing woodwork and you're tired of wasting supplies or getting a mess everywhere on your counter, because now this, I'll just let this, I'll wipe this off, let it dry, and I'll just keep reusing it. So this one turned out really neat, so it's pretty cool. Wooden elephant ornament. We've done about 20 of these tonight, so you can't really see on the camera. They're right there at the bottom screen. So there's 20 of them there. There's 10 on that, or 9 on one row, 10 on the other. And this is number 20. So I'll let these dry for a day, or whenever I come back down here and steel wool them. They could be dry tonight. They could be dry tomorrow. I'm not really sure. So we'll usually give it a day or two. We'll come back, steel wool them all, quadruple zero steel wool, and then we'll do another coat of polyurethane, which is what we're doing here. This is just the first coat. First coat's easiest to go on because the wood's already, it darkens the wood, so you know you got finish on. The second coat's tricky because you actually have to look at it with the light. So, but if anyone's got any tips, tricks, or if anyone's got questions, feel free to message me or drop a comment. Make sure you haven't done so already. Please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me if you subscribed. We have tons of reels, tons of videos. I actually don't even remember how many videos we have or reels. I know I've posted it, not reels, shorts. Sorry, they call them shorts on this app. I posted a ton of shorts on here. But also, we post stuff on all the other major apps too, so like Facebook, Insta, and all them. So. That was the last one of this batch. So there we go. That's it. That's all 20 of them. We'll just sit right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're going to do 10 more possibly. I'm not really sure. Appreciate everyone coming on and liking the live and stuff. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. It would mean a lot to me. We're trying to tell YouTube that this channel is a good one. So, what's up, everybody? How we doing? We're just working on some ornaments tonight. So we're just polyurethane some of these elephant ornaments. So, how is everybody doing? I think anyone's really in the chat though. Oh, too much sawdust earlier, I guess. So we've also done like cows. We've done, I want to say we did some sheep. So we got sheep here. Those are cool. We got whales. One deer. For some reason, we only have one deer. One T-Rex. Not sure why we only did one. I don't know who's in charge of that. Did a handful of these bears. Handful of these bears. We did some whales. So we did this whale, like an orca. So we did some of those. This is what we did the other night live stream, I want to say it was. I think we have what? Wolves and turtles next. Yeah, we did some turtles. So these all need to be steel wooled and then clear coated. Again, here's the wolves. That's what the wolves look like. So then like that's that one, and then that one's a little different. So it's really neat. Lots of cool stuff. I think we'll do a few more, I guess. Why not? See a couple people in here. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Elephant ornament. So we're just doing a little white bond polyurethane finish. So there is a 3 or 4 minute long video on my channel that you can watch if you want to know how to make these yourself. I go step by step from tracing them with a cookie cutter to the final spot where we end up putting the twine on. So we did a fox in the video. Fuck this guy. Oops. Oh, something fell behind me, startled me. Yeah, I'm fine. It was the polar bear and the cardinal. Something startled me. That's why you don't leave stuff on the back of the couch. I don't know what fell. I gotta find out. What was it? That started. I don't know how that got moved. Oh, that's why. I'm gonna sit there. I can just sit there for now. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't expecting something to fall behind me. It startled me. So we're just going through. We're putting a little polyurethane on these all the way around. And then these will be done. Then we'll come back through and wipe them all off. So, these are really neat. These are our wooden elephant ornaments. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, I'm getting really tired, so I might cut this live a little short tonight. Just trying to go for like 2 hours tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Got work super early in the morning, so gotta get my rest. You know how that goes. Just wipe this on, wipe it off. So these are really cool. Super popular, like I said. Everyone seems to love these. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of ramble on. So, there's 4 of them so far. So like that. Next one. it's going, guys. So there's a couple of you in here. We're just polyurethane some of these wooden ornaments I make. So tonight is all about elephants. Yeah, we're just getting these done. See a few people in this that are watching. If you made it this far, thank you. We're a little over an hour for the live stream tonight. It's our second live stream of the day. We did a 2-hour one earlier, so now we're sitting inside, nice and warm. It's a little after 9. So let's make sure we get this polyurethane wiped all the way around. We're just using cheap dollar store foam brushes. So that all on. And we got 2 more to do, and then we'll just wipe them off, and then that will be it for tonight. There'll be 30 we've gotten done, so it's not bad. It's not too bad. Just wipe it all on, like I said. These are really neat. If you do woodworking, let me know what finish you guys use. I love this Minwax wipe-on finish. It's decently priced. One of these cans I buy lasts me quite a bit. I'll get lots and lots of uses out of it. I do spray finish for some projects, but the ornaments, I do this kind of finish on them. So this will give it like a warm satin look. It's perfect for the Christmas tree or people hang them on the fridge and whatnot. So oh, that was a lot. Oops. I had too much on the foam brush. Whoops. Oh well. See, we got a couple likes. Make sure you guys are subscribing, please. I'm going to try going live every day. If you want to talk about something, just go ahead and drop it in the chat. Let me know. If you got questions, you need help or with something with some of these projects, if you're trying to do these yourself, let me know. I have a video on how to make these ornaments. It's of a fox. It's about 4 minutes long on my channel. Once I figure out how to link it, I will. But right now I'm just going through and doing these. So move these over so I can get to the first one that needs to dry first. These all drip dry on the tray for now. So, how we doing, guys? See a couple people just joined, started watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We do lots of cool woodwork. Today where it's all about elephants. Elephant ornaments we're working on. So if you like, let me know what your favorite animal is. If you want to see us do different animals and whatnot. So we usually batch these up. So we'll do a ton of ornaments or a ton of elephants. We'll do a ton of bears next or something. So it's just easier when you're doing all the same project. You can batch them out, you get them done quicker, so you can go and do something else. We're gonna let this rag dry. Grab a new one. Just use both. Yeah, we just wipe all this off. Kind of repeating myself a bunch in this live stream, but that's alright. Usually do. So just wipe this off. And we'll probably break it. I do drop it. Well, this is number 21 that we've made so far that we've done tonight, so this is just a simple wipe-on finish. We're using a warm satin finish, Minwax brand. There's the elephant. Oops, here we see. There's the elephant. Then we'll just slide it over here on our pegboard that we have set up. So these will all dry overnight, next couple days, whatever. So You actually need to move this to this rung. I'll go through and we'll do up all these. It's fine that they're all touching. We're still in the early stages of this. We need to put a little more weight there. How's everybody doing? We're hour and 10 minutes into this live stream tonight. We're gonna get off here in a little bit. We got 8 more of these to 8 or 9 of these to left to go. Once we're done, we're gonna call it quits for tonight. Let these dry overnight. When I'm available, I'll come back tomorrow and see where we're at. If they're nice and dry, usually give them a good 24 hours or so to dry. It also allows me to work on other projects. So I can sell these off to the side, let them dry, work on other ones. How we doing, guys? Thank you for all the likes. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. This is one of our longest, not the longest, but one of our longer live streams. So we're just going through and doing up these elephants, which are pretty neat. Got about 7 more to do. Now I'll call it quits for the evening. Whoops, we're stuck together. I want that. I'm just going to wipe all this off. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. So we use maple for all the ornaments. It's a very nice looking wood. The grain's all different. Some of these have some figuring. Some have a little spots in them. You never know what you're really getting with these. So we use maple for most of our ornaments. We have done some black walnut. But here's our elephant ornament. So we're just going through, polyurethane them, and wiping it all off now. I have my drying rack right in front of me, so that's why I'm kind of half out of the camera. So sorry guys if you don't see as much of me. Just look it over, and we'll just put it on the little peg we made. Like I said, we'll come back in a day or two, steel wool them, quadruple zero, and because I actually take them off the rack in a day or so. I'll stack them up. I actually have a pile of other ones that we've done. I usually like to get all of them this far in the stage, because if I need them for anything, whether I got a crash hour coming up or something, I'm already one stage, or one step closer to the end. So I like to let these sit for at least a day. It really soaks up all the oil, the polyurethane. So this stuff's awesome. I gotta figure out how to become like a affiliate marketer, but right now that's what we use and it's good stuff. So if you want to know how I make these, there's a 4-minute video you can find that's on my channel. It's one of the earlier longer videos that we did in the beginning. It's about 4 minutes. It walks you through all the steps to making one of these ornaments, and all the way to the finish where we put the twine on. So there's that. So we got 5 more left to do. And that'll be it for today. We're at 1:15 it looks like. That's pretty good. So we did 30 of these, so it's 1:20. So it's a couple minutes per one. You do have to get all this off. If you don't, it'll leave shiny spots. You don't want that. So that's why you see me looking at these and taking my time. I got 2 rags in my hand, so one for each hand. Just wipe it all off. So this is what they look like. I love how these all turned out. Like I said, we've done 30 of these tonight. So we have other animals and whatnot that we've done. One of the next live streams will have the other animals in it. All depends on what animal people are most requesting, it seems. This elephant was super popular, so that's why we're making so many of them. Trying to stock up so we don't have to make them in the future. I can just work on other stuff. So when you batch stuff up like this, I feel like I save a ton of time. So I'll spend a couple days making these, and then I won't make them again for a while. Plus on Etsy, I think I have like the listing is 100 that we have. We really don't have that many, but I can make these in a couple days, so it's fine. So yeah, we're just wiping off the elephants. Gotta make sure we get a nice finish, smooth. Make sure there's no leftover clear on it. We'll just put it on a little rack. And I see a couple of these. The edge grain has already started to soak up the polyurethane, start to dry it out. So that's why we have to do multiple coats. That's why I usually let these sit for at least a day minimum before I'll go through and do this again. I even missed a spot on this one. So just put a little poly on there and call it a day. So just a ton of wipe on, wipe off. I used to spray all these, but I had too many issues. And then I just sit there and sand or steel wool them in between coats, and it took far too long. These I'll just come through with some, might not even have to, it depends how smooth they are. If they're super smooth, I won't sand them or steel wool them in between coats. You're supposed to, I think, lightly sand, but I found that sometimes in between the second and third coat, I don't do anything. I just throw it on. The first couple coats is where it really matters, I found. We just want a nice uniform finish. I see there's a couple light spots on here that didn't get soaked up properly, so we're just gonna work those out. Flip it. Check it again on this side. So that's that. So we got 2 more left, and like I said, we're gonna call it quits for tonight. It's almost 9:30 on a Sunday, so here's one of the last ones. Make sure we get that all off. So this one's neat. So I don't know if you guys saw this when I picked it up. He's got a little figuring down at the bottom by my thumb, so that's different. So that's unique. So it's just a darker spot of the wood. It's just the way it grew. Maple's funny like that. Figuring in these. Some are like a brown, lighter brown. Some are darker. Some have the waviness to them, like the curly maple, and some of these. Here's the ones we'll be doing the next coming days. I don't know how many are there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably 20 more we got to do. I think I did 50 of these total, so there's probably 20 more. We're at 30 for tonight, so we'll get these finished up, let them dry, and then we'll come back. When they're all dry, we'll take them off the rack, and we'll get going on the next batch. There we go. There's another one. We got one left, and then we're done. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out what I'm working on. Make sure you watch all the other videos that we have posted. There's tons of video content, some shorts, some more live streams we did. Sorry, I ramble a bit on here. Still trying to figure out. I gotta start making like a set thing to talk about. I want to start doing some more how-to videos too. Like I had the 4-minute one I posted. Kind of make these. There's the intarsia and the segmentation pieces we do as well. So I want to do some content there. So, but a lot of that is all voiceover because the saws are loud. So, well, from there I gotta get a mic for the phone. And just wipe off this last one, and we are done for tonight. Be an hour, a little over an hour and 20 minutes. So, I see a couple people in here. Appreciate you guys sticking around, watching the live stream all the way through. Means a lot. Check out my other videos. That's it, guys. That's the last one we're doing for tonight. Thank you for checking it out. So that's the last elephant. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to log off now. All right. Thank you.